They are predicting that this crisis might be much worse than Black Monday, and the cryptocurrency market is now experiencing a crash. Is this just a case of whales trying to scare retail clients into not purchasing the drop on cryptocurrency meme currencies such as Shib? Well, let's find out. This video is something that you just cannot afford to miss if you have any kind of interest in Shiba Inu or if you have any Shib tokens in your possession. So what is the most recent information on the Shiba Inu coin? To what extent will all of this have an impact on the value of Shiba Inu? In the video that I am going to share with you today, I will provide answers to these concerns, and I will also share with you all of the information that has recently been released about Shiba Inu that makes them more expensive. Because I have put a lot of effort into this movie, you should make sure that you watch it all the way through to the finish so that you do not miss any information. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Before we get into the meat of our discussion, however, let's take a look at the graph and see what the cost of Shiba is doing on August 6th, shall we? The current price of a Shiba Inu is around 1226 units. The price of Shib has increased by 2% during the last 24 hours, and the volume of trade during that time period was $1,660 million. Additionally, the token is now ranked as the 21st most valuable cryptocurrency due to its market valuation, which is currently greater than $7.2 billion. At the time that you are watching this video, it is possible that these prices have changed. Please keep this in mind. This material does not constitute financial advice. Let's move on to the video for today, shall we? The Shiba Inu ICE has the potential to increase by 550% with the Shibarium Layer 3 upgrade. There are a number of technical crypto experts who are of the opinion that the Shiba Inu market may have reached the end of its ongoing downward trend. This is because a concealed bullish divergence may trigger a comeback rally. This comes at a time when Bitcoin has stabilized at $114,000, after a slowdown in the bear takeover that was fueled by Trump's tariffs. Therefore, the standard Japanese crypto Shiba Inu, which is shaped like a hunting dog, was able to establish itself at a value of 12 units. However, there are a number of challenges that must be overcome. For one thing, the meme currency may reach a turning point around 14 units, as the Shiba Inu token price level provides a resistance line with 551.99 trillion Shib coins, which is about 94% of the total number of tokens in circulation. Although this resistance bubble has the potential to be converted into a key support level, Shiba Inu would need to establish a consistent trading volume on spot markets in order to do this. To put this into perspective, the daily trading volume of 200 million is 4 times lower than that of Pepe tokens and 8 times lower than that of Dogecoin, the most popular meme currency. A lower low on the trending oscillator and a deeper low in the Shiba Inu price chart are the two indicators that define the hidden positive divergence that is seen above. According to the crypto expert Jivan Marks, this divergence might lead Shib to 81 units. The 6% price crunch that has occurred over the previous 30 days is closely tied to the geopolitical tensions and worldwide trade tariffs, which have a significant impact on the short-term potential of the cryptocurrency and stock markets. This comes after Shiba Inu had a significant decline. A bombshell Layer 3 is dropped by the Shiba Inu squad. Keep abreast, the holding community is in for some exciting moments ahead with a double update on Shibarium, which is taking place in Shiba Inu's very own backyard. With the use of FHE, companies are able to carry out their activities on the web without disclosing any client information, hence reducing the likelihood of any private data being compromised. As far as the user of Web3 is concerned, privacy is protected by the notion of completely homomorphic encryption. This approach enables decentralized applications to utilize your encoded data without being able to directly see it. Can Shibarium provide a 60% increase? As the system continues to develop and mature, the price prediction models for Shibarium are showing signs of turning out to be progressively optimistic. The development of Shibarium is reportedly approaching what looks to be an interesting phase, as stated in a recent post on social media that has garnered a lot of attention. The most recent Shibarium updates. It has been argued that Shibarium is now transitioning from its green period of experimentation into a gold period of maturity, facilities, and value in the real world. Expanding of the web with the Shiba Inu price objective in mind, the network has unquestionably seen some significant expansion in recent times. It increased from over 948 million transactions only 1 month ago to more than 1 billion at this point. Additionally, the total number of addresses is rapidly nearing the 200 million level, with around 194.59 million being registered at the moment. Even more astounding is the fact that the total amount of gas that has been consumed on the system has surpassed 38 trillion BON. When it comes to the price aim for Shiba Inu, this increase is of very high importance. Network fees that are received in BON are first partly converted to SHIB and then burnt, which has the effect of reducing the overall supply over the course of time. On the other hand, it is important to point out that the entire value of Shibarium that has been locked is still just $2.17 million. To answer your question, yes, it is still smaller than other more recent networks like Base and Borochain. The primary narrative of today's video is about to begin at this point. ChatGPT forecasts the price of a Shiba Inu on the 31st of August, 2025. Recently, the cryptocurrency known as Shiba Inu, which is inspired by famous memes, has been experiencing a significant amount of volatility. According to the information provided by CoinMarketCap, the current price of SHIB around the time of this writing is 1,223 units, a decrease of 0.18% over the previous 24 hours. And a decrease of 6.23% over the past week are reflected in this. The numbers shown here demonstrate that traders are operating in a cautious manner, whereas SHIB is having difficulty maintaining its upward pace in the face of wider market swings. The ChatGPT anticipates a moderate rebound by the 31st of August. ChatGPT has presented a short-term projection that indicates the possibility of a comeback, notwithstanding the current negative trend that has been seen. By the 31st of August in 2025, the AI model predicts that the SHIB will have increased by around 2.2%, reaching 12.5 units. Based on the most recent technical data and the present state of the market, the prediction indicates a cautiously bullish mindset. Although ChatGPT's projection is cautious in compared to more speculative outlooks, it does provide an objective that has the potential to be attainable as market sentiment becomes more stable and investors redirect their attention toward utility-driven assets. Confidence in the developers and a long-term perspective. The long-term view that the SHIB development team has is discussed in a recent article that was published in the Times tabloid. This report provides further background for this forecast. According to the magazine, the Shiba Inu team is in agreement with a projection that predicts a 12-fold growth in the value of SHIB over the course of various time periods. Based on the research, the Shiba Inu team has expressed their support for a price spike projection of 12 times, which reflects their internal excitement about the development potential of the coin. Price estimates are still heavily influenced by fundamental trends inside the SHIB ecosystem, which continue to play an ever more important role. The utilization of Shibarium has been steadily expanding, as seen by the growing number of decentralized apps, dApps, and users who are interacting with the platform. Furthermore, the continuous burn plan, which involves removing significant quantities of SHIB tokens from circulation permanently, is designed to foster long-term price appreciation by lowering the total token supply. This method is used in order to support the strategy. In order for SHIB to be positioned in the marketplace as more than simply a meme currency, these mechanisms are essential. Not only do they provide usefulness, but they also include a deflationary component that has the potential to ultimately push price movement upward. Would you be able to rise by 2%? Although the cryptocurrency market continues to be unpredictable, ChatGPT's forecast of a price gain of 2.2% by the 31st of August is based on the indications that are currently available. On the other hand, a gain to 12.5 units would represent a little but significant turnaround from the recent losses. It is possible that this event will mark the beginning of a more widespread recovery trend, assuming that the environment continues to see favorable advances. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up, to see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.